Hey folks, what's going on? Joe's Neon here. Just want to say hi to everybody. Want to thank everybody really quick for checking out all my videos that I've been laying down lately. Our trip to Maine. A lot of really nice comments. Sounds like you folks enjoyed those videos. It was just an amazing time. We had a great time. The recent videos I just put down from Cedar River Flow, absolutely unbelievable. I was able to get that fish on video and land it. That was absolutely great. I got a lot of nice comments on that too. I'm glad you guys also enjoyed that. And we've got another great adventure coming up this coming weekend, and I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that in a minute. But I wanted to share with everybody a really super package I received in the mail from a good friend of mine, Chris Killinger. We were chatting back and forth, and I mentioned to him that I only had one double bit axe, and he more or less responded, "Geez, you got to be kidding me, we'll fix that." So he put together this beautiful package for me, and I did an unboxing, and I videotaped it, and for some reason halfway through the unboxing the camera cut out and I had no idea. So it's a shame. Chris had everything very nicely wrapped, and of course it got unwrapped, and but I still really wanted to show everybody what a generous guy Chris is, and what a nice package he put together for me. PBR going here on a hot summer afternoon. Yeah, so let's get into this. Chris put in here this really cool Swiss Army rucksack. It's got the shoulder harness and everything. Look at them D-rings on the back of that thing. Isn't that great? And it's oiled canvas. It's got that oil smell. I love that. It smells like an old roller coaster. But really cool rucksack. I like that a lot, Chris. Thank you, buddy. He sent me one of Chris's Killinger Blades stamped leather patches, and I'm gonna cut that out and I'm gonna dye that. Killinger Blades, quality handcrafted knives, made one at a time in America. Yeah, I know Chris has got the fever, and he's going to be making some blades here real soon. Word has it. What else did he send me? Oh boy, he sent me, check this out, sent me a nice bundle of fat wood. Real nice stuff. I'm going to be taking some of this on my trip this weekend. So that's some real good stuff. I love that. One piece of fat wood like that, boy, it sure goes a long ways. You know what you're doing with it, that's for sure. Maybe I'll shoot a video this weekend on how actually putting my fat wood to work. That might be a good idea, huh? Alright, moving on. Look, he sent me a Mora. Stainless steel Mora, and this is the one with the real rubbery grip. Really super grippy. Sandy loves this one. So that's probably going to be going with us. That's always great in the camp kit. Super knives. Thanks, Chris. Love it. Goes to my collection of Moras. Show you some of the axe heads he sent me. There's a nice old double bit. Chris has already given these the vinegar bath, which makes my life a whole lot easier. Thanks a lot, buddy. Somebody went at that pretty good with a grinder. It can be cleaned up, and I think what I'm going to do is turn it into a cruiser, little 28-inch or so that Chris and I have been talking about. I think this is a great candidate for it, and we believe this is a plum, an old plum. Great head though. This is pretty neat here. We think that this one is a plum too. My glasses on here. Yeah, we weren't sure. There's a nice Nice double bit head there. It's in real good shape. Just needs a little bit of profiling on the edge. The heat treat still sitting real nice in that steel, so we'll get a nice handle for it, and boy, she'll be right back in action. Thanks, Chris. I am digging it. Double bit heaven here. Wait till you guys see this one. Look at that. Not a beauty. This is a Craftsman. And I'm gonna be putting the spit shine to this one. All of these will be getting hung and hafted and looking sweet. So Chris gave me a really super nice base to start with. Great heads to work with. Did a lot of the work for me. But I'm super pleased with them. Very happy with them. I got to show you this this knife that Chris sent me. I've been really interested in one of these knives recently because of what Dave Canterbury's been talking about in his series about woodscraft and what they would have essentially carried in the forest and in the 18th century. And the knife that he shows and the knife that he describes is exactly the knife that Chris sent me. Check this out. This is a beautifully made traditional sheath by Scab Leatherworks. And it is made right to specs. It's even greased with bear fat, real reduced bear fat. This strap right here, this loop is actually a sinew rawhide. The body of the sheath is a leather. The fringe is a leather. But this cap here over the top is a hardened sinew. It's like a rock. And it's still got the hole right there from where it was tacked out when the hide was dried. It's got a nice slice of deer antler. And can you see those brass tacks? Little deer antler beads down here. Just beautiful. And it's a hand-hammered design. Just a beautiful knife. And it is a razor blade. A razor. And I love old carbon steel like this, so I think this is the one I'm going to carry on the trip this weekend. So, thank you so much, Chris. So thoughtful of you to send me such beautiful things. Things that you know that I would love. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. He's got a note in here that he enclosed, and basically just describing to the same things that I just described to you. I'll just read you the first paragraph. Hey Joe, this is a small care package I put together as a token of our friendship. You have been a great friend and a huge supporter to me since day one. He continues to write on and say a bunch of great things, and I can't thank you enough. He calls it a small care package. Boy, my mailman was hauling this thing up the driveway. Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to getting those axes hung. I'd like to show you a couple that I recently finished. This is a Walters, old Walters head. This head was tricky because it was larger than a boy's axe eye. It's a full-size eye. Boy's axe size head. So I had to get a custom handle from House Handle, and It was tricky. Haft came out perfect. Didn't have to go with the steel wedge. Handle came real nice. Put a real dark stain on it. And because I put the dark stain on it, the sheath I made for it, I dyed it black. It's actually called Midnight. It's a very deep purple. And this was the axe that I took to Maine. And our whole Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont trip. This axe was great. I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I wish I took the handle down just a little bit more, but shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know, for real. This one I really, really like. That's the True Temper flint edge I just finished. That came out super sexy. Look at that fawn's foot. I nailed that sucker. Grain's real nice. Sheath is in my favorite acorn brown. You know I love that. The wedge drove absolutely perfect. No need for a steel wedge in that one either. What a pretty blade. She's sweet. Just an absolutely gorgeous axe. And I'm thinking that maybe this is the one that's going to go this weekend to the island. So, enough about this weekend. Here's what's going on. This weekend, Sandy and I are going to go out to this island on Sacandaga Lake. We're not supposed to be out there. You're not supposed to camp on the islands, but we leave no trace. Nobody knows we're there. And it's an amazing, amazing time. We're going to be dropped off tomorrow afternoon about 5:30 in the evening. Friends will be stopping by to visit us throughout the 5 days, 4 nights. They'll be dropping us supplies and you know, bringing us ice and everything. So we're really super excited about it. It's a very, very cool campsite. It's very unique. It is an island, but it's a little tiny point on this island that is all sand. There's trees, but it's all sand. Your entire campsite is sand, and it's amazing. It's awesome. If it rains, it's just drainage. It's beautiful, you know. But it reminds me of something you'd seen in Gilligan's Island. I don't know if you folks remember Gilligan's Island much, but just like those settings, you know, in the trees with all the sand. It's just amazing, you know. We got our tent set up, so cool, tarp set up. I'm going to be showing you guys all that, taking you along with us. So, but I was really, really wanting to show you this package that Chris sent me. I can't thank him enough. It is a beautiful package. I'm sorry that the initial unboxing download failed. I don't know why. Had something to do with my camera. I'm having issues with it. I got to have it checked out. So, but anyhow, Chris, I can't thank you enough. I hope everybody is good out there. My buddy Tim Ledoux, you can check his channel out on YouTube. Tim, T-I-M-L-E-D-O-U-X, Tim Ledoux. Tim's not feeling good. He's a little bit down. His COPD has gotten hard on him, and he could use a friend here and there. You guys stop by and say hello to Timmy for me, would you please? He could use it. He'd like that. But until I talk to you soon, I'm not going to be back off the island until Monday afternoon. Today is Wednesday. I'll be leaving tomorrow afternoon, and I won't be back until Monday afternoon. So there's not going to be any video going down. I'm going to be out there shooting video, and hopefully I got a lot of good video. You guys want to see some video from that particular campsite? There is video on my channel. If you reach back, Happy the dog, high jumping smallmouth, smallmouth, that is all right from the campsite that we're going to. So anyhow, keep your eyes out. Everybody have a super safe and wonderful holiday weekend, and I'll be talking to you really soon.